I remember coming to the church and not having the Holy Spirit and just feeling like I didn't belong and that I didn't fit in, and I felt so small and inadequate a lot of the times. And it was for a while. Even though I would participate in different campaigns of faith, or even just going to different events, or even be used by God in different areas, I still felt like there was something missing in me. And it was in fact the Holy Spirit. And for a while I thought it was impossible for me to receive the Holy Spirit. Like I didn't think God would want me for a long time. Even though I did more, sometimes I would just say to myself, oh, sure, I'm faithful to God. But the truth of the matter is that I wasn't entirely faithful to him. I would say to myself, oh, I trust in God, but God will be the last person that I'll go to. I'll go to my friends and family first. I'll go to everybody else, and God will always be last. Even when I wake up in the morning, the first thing I'll do is just open up my emails, do other things, and God will just be the last person that I would even speak to. Probably like when I'm just about to leave the house, then I'll talk to God. And when the Holy Spirit revealed that to me, the reason why he wasn't coming in me is because, as a matter of fact, I wasn't actually putting him first. I wasn't trusting him. I was doing everything completely the opposite of what he wanted me to do. And so when the 21 days came and I took part in the 21 days, I then started to practice putting God first. I started to practice trusting in God and doing things first. And when I put social media aside, secular music, all these things, it allowed me to have such more of a clearer mind to hear what God had to say to me. And I remember one particular day when I was just sitting down in my room and I could almost hear the voice of the Holy Spirit tell me, you weren't made to fit in, you were made to stand out. Don't focus on being perfect. I didn't make you to be perfect. It's not a human quality. Focus on obeying me and I'm gonna do the rest. And when I heard those words, I knew immediately that I could receive the Holy Spirit. God was with me and I can make it. And it was just a matter of persevering and continue the fight, not giving up. And so I continued to seek the Holy Spirit and give my time and day and just not try to fit in, because I wasn't made to be, like he told me. And so once I stopped focusing on trying to be fit in, I started to be more of myself. I started to develop a real relationship with God. And once I started to seek the Holy Spirit, then I received the Holy Spirit. And from then onwards, I started to understand my value as a human being in this planet. If you haven't received the Holy Spirit and it's been a while and you keep fighting to receive the Holy Spirit and it feels like, oh, you are never receiving it, you're trying everything that you can. But ask yourself, have you really tried everything that you can? Have you really dug deep inside? Are you really obeying God? Do you really trust him? Think about all these things, and maybe you need a revival. Do something that you wasn't doing before. Do something completely different. And God, surely he will revive you and he'll show himself in your life.